Have you ever heard of baked hush puppies? Well, if you hadn't, stick around because that's what I'm going to be making this evening. Hey guys, I'm Clint and I like to cook, so you guys come along with me. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing we want to do is go ahead and preheat that oven to 450 degrees and get it to warming up. So I've got me a couple bowls set out here, and in the first bowl, what I want to do is I'm going to add 2/3 cup of yellow cornmeal. Now I'm going to add 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour to that. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We're going to add 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Now I'm going to add 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper. And the last thing that I'm going to add to this mix right here is 1/8 of a cup of granulated sugar. Now I'm just going to take a whisk and I'm just going to kind of mix that up together. Just kind of get everything blended. Okay, so I moved the flour bowl out of the way and I brought this bowl over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1/2 cup of grated onion. And what I did is I just took an onion, took a cheese grater, grated it down till I got 1/2 cup. Okay, now I'm going to add 1/3 of a cup of whole milk to that onion. I'm going to add 2 large eggs. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and this is room temperature. This last ingredient is totally optional, but I like to take some chopped jalapenos and add in my mixture. So I'm just going to add that in there. And we're going to take our whisk and we're just going to start blending this together. Okay, so now what we want to do is take this liquid mixture and add it to the flour. And we're just going to kind of start folding that around until that gets well blended. Now, if your mix gets really thick, too thick, you can always add just a little more milk if you need to. But normally this works out just fine. So we'll get this mixed up. Okay, so I have a 24 cup mini muffin pan that I've lightly greased. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking roughly about 1 tablespoon of this mixture and putting it in each cup. And I'm just trying not to get any on the edges, try to keep it inside the cup there. And I'll go ahead and I'll fill each one of these up. All right, so I've got them all full, and I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven. Like I said, it's set at 450 degrees, and we're going to give them about 10 to 15 minutes or until they get golden brown and start to firm up. So I'll go ahead and get them in the oven. All right, guys, it's been about 15 minutes, and we'll go ahead and get those out. Look at that. Aren't those cute? These are really simple to make, guys, and they are delicious. They're a little out of the ordinary, but they're worth trying. Look here. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but those are not dry whatsoever. Man, I'm going to tell you, I can make a meal out of this whole thing. That's delicious. You guys give it a try. I know it's a little different. But like I said, it's worth trying. Let me know what you think about it. Thank you so much for all your support. God bless.